Hello everybody, it is your girl Crush and I'm back with another video. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever, whoever, so they know your rocks with your girl. Shout out to all 237 of my subbies. My brand new subscriber happens to be the author of the book we're going to be talking about. Yes, welcome Addie, Amy Award to the precious babies. Hey. Of course, if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. I'm your girl Precious. This is the Precious B channel. If you've been here before, what do you do, baby? Boo. Shout out to you. Okay, and if you've been watching but have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for, friend? 237 people like me. They do, they really do. So go ahead and click the subscribe button and the notification bell button so you never miss a video when it does go live, because even though they pre-recorded, they premiere live. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That helps recommend my videos to other people in the algorithm. You already know the drill. If it ain't down below, click the playlist tab where you find all my perfectly correct playlists, reviews, and etc. It's just my 2 cents. New hair, who this? What you sipping on? What's your scent? Vlogmas, Drag Race, Bridgerton, Black Cinema, Auntie Outside, and what you reading. And I think some more, but y'all just go to the playlist tab so you'll find all of my perfectly correct playlists, okay? Without further ado, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get into the video. Oh, y'all already know the links to the IG and the Facebook are down below, okay? Anyway, without further ado, we're now going to get into the video, okay? Happy What You Reading Friday! Okay, this is our second week of reading Amy Edwards' books. Of course, last week I reviewed The Anaconda Downstairs. This week we're reviewing the first book in the Cocky Kingman series, The Cock Down the Block. That is the title of the book, okay? And I will put the screenshot of the book cover there, because I realized I didn't take a good screenshot for the last video. So when I do book reviews, I'm going to have to start, you know, just posing and then editing in the book cover there. But yes, so The Cock Down the Block is about our eldest Kingman son, Christopher Bridger Kingman, and the love of his life, Beatrice Trixie Moore, okay? And I love their love story. It is very much, okay, season 1 of Bridgerton, the Duke and I, you know, the whole fake relationship coded. I loved every bit of it, because again, what did we say in our last one? This is very much Bridgerton coded, American, modernized, and I love every minute of it, okay? Because just like our lovable Duke, Chris Kingman is a freak. I'll be a freak until the day, until the dawn, and we can bump. Okay, that is Chris Kingman's theme song, okay? Because he is somebody gonna match my freak, because that's him and Trixie all day, every day, yeah. But yeah, so just like in the last book, she did leave us a content note, and I'm going to read it to you guys. It says, this is a book of fluff that I worked really hard on and am extremely proud of. It's meant for escapisms, I can read, and laughs. We need fluff. It's installation from the harsh world around us. Amen. I think it's important to have fat representation in the media, and I do that by showing fat women getting happy ever afters without ever having to lose weight. However, that doesn't mean there won't be any conflict or angst. While it was really important to me to write a story with confident plus size, same thing she said in the last one, plus size, fat, curvy heroine whose inner strength and love for herself doesn't waver, I will always put pieces of myself into every one of my curvy girls FMCs. And I'm still working on my own journey of self-love, aren't we all? That means that the heroine does face some external fat phobia in this book. It's not the main storyline, but it is an important part of the conflict. If you still want to read the book but skip that particular part, don't read chapter 26. But if you've got the mental space for it, try it out and see. There's also talk about loss of a parent in the past, Our cocky kingdoms were raised by a single father. You know, what I can, same thing she said in the last, what I can promise you though, is that my books will always hold a space that is free of violence against women, including sexual assault. That just that just doesn't exist in the world I create in my mind. And she says, of course, finally, I love to write about funny animals and pets. No pets will ever be harmed or die in any of my books. I like to cry at touching Super Bowl commercials and Broadway musicals about witches who defy gravity. Not in my romances. Wink. And so, what I love, because I told y'all when we talked about Everett and Penelope, was that Chris was low-key my favorite. But he high-key my favorite, right? Because, like, I told y'all he was petty, right? And I love me a petty king, right? What I love the most about the Kingmans as a whole is that the four older brothers, Chris, Declan, Everett, and Hayes, they gonna talk they shit to each other, right? Declan, after reading this book, I realized he low key my favorite, and I can't wait to get to his story, right? Because Declan gonna speak his mind, right? He don't care. He low key the mean one. I'm like, I like Declan too. Like every time I read these books and one of the other siblings stand out to me, I'm like, okay, I can't wait to read your book. Because when I was reading Everett's book, I was like, okay, which book is Chris? And I was also trying to figure out who was the oldest. Chris is the oldest, or the eldest. I like Chris the most. He is, of course, the quarterback of the Mustangs, which is the, you know, fictional football team they play for. Damn near the entire family play for the team. Chris is the quarterback. I think Declan is a center or a defender. Child, don't get me wrong. I think Everett was a tight end. You know, very much giving Travis Kelce vibes. And I forgot what Hayes' position was. I forgot. But the four of them, they're the oldest, the four oldest Kingmans, and they are all play for the Mustangs. What I love about Chris is he's a businessman. He is about his money. He's about his business, honey. Okay. He all the, like, the entire, like, he missed the monopoly low key. Like, he owns the entire neighborhood. Okay, every house he go up, he got his real estate company, honey. I'm like, girl, Chris is my man, okay? I like a man who about his business, honey. He about his paper, okay? And did I mention he freaky? Yes, I mentioned that. The fact he has been in love with Trixie since they were like 12. It's just so sweet and so cute. But I love the fact that he has respected her boundaries, of her setting the boundaries that we just friends. You my bestie, okay? For the rest, you my bestie for the restie. Like that's the vibe. That's what we on. Trixie, I happen to love. She is a librarian. She just, I like her. She quirky or whatnot. I'm not gonna give too much away. I really want y'all to read the book, okay? But you know, one of her parents' occupation, unfortunately, is a hazard, low key for her, and not in the fact that, like, I'll say like this, like, people make it difficult for her to just exist as herself because of one of her parents' occupation or former occupation, and that's what I'll say. You read the book and figure that part out. But I like the fact that, like I said, the Kingmans, they ride. You mess with one, you mess with all. They come in, it's up and it's stuck. I already told y'all. Bridger Kingman, he don't play that. He don't play that shit up when it comes to his kids. It's what? It's up and it's stuck. I like the twins. I cannot wait to really get to know the twins. I want to say, what's the other one name? Isaac. I really can't wait to get to his story when we get to him. I wait on my girl's Jules because I want to see what kind of man she get with. I love Trixie's best friend, Lulu. I really do like Lulu. In my mind, Lulu's black. And the one thing I will say about Amy, she don't specifically give us no ethnicities, really. But in my mind, Lulu is black. Her wife is, I think she said her wife was Asian. She may have said Mina was Asian. She may have said that. I'm not exactly sure, but in my mind, Mina's Asian, Lulu's black. Um, yeah. Trixie's former boss can kick rocks. Creepy Carter, he has the perfect name. Creep. Um, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, we do not like her. Okay, we're gonna keep the tradition of not calling her by her real name. Okay, Wreck-It Ralph was bothering all my spirits. Okay, like, look here, Ratatouille. like, like, you got your nerve. Okay, red light special, how dare you try and play on my girl Trixie top. But again, shout out to Chris because he petty like that, okay? And don't play with his girl, okay? Because that's his woman. That's his woman. That don't play with her. Marie Manning, like, I really, truly, honestly love the fact that she's like a mama bear when it comes to the Mustang players, especially the Kingman boys, because, you know, I don't know if I told y'all this in my last review of the Anaconda Downstairs, but they did lose their mother. She wound up passing away, and which, of course, I just realized the alter content note tells you that. But I like the fact she took on like a motherly role the minute she met the Kingman boys, and I loved, you know, her basically sitting there like, so what's up? What's your intentions? Okay, but they said, you know, Marie do that with all the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, she get a rundown. Hey, you here for a long time or a good time? What's your intentions, sweetheart? Okay. Basically, do you know you have 30 minutes? 30. Like, that's that's the vibe Marie Manaway is on. Okay. What else? Because I don't want to give too much away. I really want y'all to like read this book, like, again, like, oh, this one, I'm gonna tell y'all something right here. I haven't read all the books, but I will say this: if I had to compare the spiciness from this book and Everett, Chris and Trixie's book, and Everett and Penelope's book, I definitely like all the sneaky freaky in this one. That was right up my alley. I was like, oh my god. Oh. Okay. Like, are these real things? Like, how do I purchase them? Like, are they real? Like, because I may or may not want to try that. Like, you know. But again, I'm going to let y'all read the book so you can figure out what I'm talking about. But oh my god. And Luke Skycocker, he's hands down my favorite character out of this book. Like, Luke wasn't having it. Like, Chris, what you doing here? That's my old lady, okay? And so is the shorties in the back, the hens. These all my girls. Friend, what you doing over here? Go about your business. Go on about your business. Okay, their first kiss was amazing. Like, I loved everything about their first kiss. It was so sweet, so cute. Okay. And I was like, yes, thank God, stop playing with me. Okay. I loved everything about it. It was just there's one part of the book, I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all, but just know it was my favorite. I was like, oh, yay, okay. I low-key would never, but do you, Trixie girl? Go ahead. I would never. But girl, Trixie is innovative. Okay, girl, do what you do. Okay. What else I want to tell y'all without spoiling the book? I really liked Everett in this book as well as his own. Like, we really got to see Like, I like that in this book we really were introduced to the family, and we got to see all of their personalities, so that when you get to the fourth book, you're like, okay, okay, I get it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I started with the fourth book and I didn't know what the hell was going on. But now that I read the first book, which is Chris's book, Chris and Trixie's book, I definitely love it. If I had to pick like an actor in my mind, I envision when I think of Chris Kingman, y'all know, um, the actor who played Kevin Pearson. He now on the show called The Tracker or something. What's this man name? I think that man, he played Kevin, but that's not his woman. What's this man's name? Uh, he was in a movie I actually did a review on for Christmas. Justin Hartley. In my mind, Justin Hartley is Chris King. That's who I envision when I see Chris King. I see Justin Hartley. That's who I see. He gives me, he like, yeah, that's who I see in my mind. When it comes to Trixie, who do I envision when I think of Trixie? I don't know. Who do I see? None of that. I'm trying to see who in my mind. I can't think of nobody right now. But when I do, we'll spin the block on it. But that's who I see when I think of Chris Keenan. When I think of their dad, because in my mind I've already pictured their dad. Like, I don't know if I should tell y'all this, but I kind of got a thing for Sam Elliott. I got a thing for Sam Elliott. Y'all ever heard that man talk? Ooh, but I feel like Kevin Costner will be a nice, yeah. Even Don Johnson, even Gibbs, the man who played the sheriff in Rebel Ridge, which I have a review for that up. But yeah, y'all, that was kind of my review. Because again, I don't want to give too much away. I really want y'all to go read this book. I really like this book. It is a 10 out of 10. I do recommend. It's a quick read. It literally took me. It took me what? I want to say maybe 2 or 3 days to finish the first one, and it took me, I want to say maybe 2.5 days to finish this one. When I really find books that I like, actually no, I think it took me 3 days to finish. I think it took me like 3 days to read both books for real. When I like really like, or maybe it took me a week. I don't know. In my mind, I'll be reading fast, but whatever. But I literally finished a book like that. Like no lie. Yeah, y'all. So that is kind of it. That is kind of all. Y'all already know I'm getting ready to read book 2, which I think is that Declan? Who the second one? I think that's Declan. Is that Declan? Cause at the end, she be like, "Is you ready for so and so?" Um, yeah, this is Declan's book. The second book is Declan. Who's the third one? Is the third one Hayes? Hayes got him on leave. Okay then. Yeah. So the next book we're gonna be reading is The Wiener Across the Way, which is book 2, which is Declan and Kelsey's book. This is the book where we're going to meet Penelope. Okay. I believe this is the book we're gonna meet Penelope. So yeah, y'all. That is all. That is it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever, with whoever, so they know you rocks with your girl. Don't forget to hit the thumbs button. If you read any of these books from Amy, let me know. Did you like them? She also, I believe, writes books under another name called Addie, I think. So if you read those books, let me know which one you think I would like. Okay, y'all. Love you. Bye.